Well, hello again. Another little short video. It's on one bits and pieces this is, but I'll get to the main things in future. But one of the things is that for 8 years now, I've had this, which is my little track vacuum cleaner. It's always been ideal for when you've got the grass and when it blows over the edge, it'll suck it up, but also you can then put it into this and then just tip it back in the bag so you can reuse it. It's like with gravel the same as well. But over the years, because I've been sucking up wet gravel, it's damaged the filter. There's the filter sitting in there at the moment, which sits in there. So I thought, oh, it's about time I had a new one. And one thing I was looking for was something like there's advertised quite a bit of getting dust out of drawers and stuff like that. So I bought this, which is basically, it actually is exactly the same model, except it's got these tubes on the end. So it's better for cleaning like that. So you can get in drawers and clean drawers out without sucking things up into the actual unit. And same again, it's got the little valve there, you just put your thing, so it's quite powerful. There's a little flap there that just stops anything going back that way when you're messing around with that. So that's something I've been using. And if you actually want one, I got it off eBay, and what it actually is that. And it's a portable mini handheld vacuum cleaner, home car desk dust cleaner, and it is £8.58. Well worth the money. So say I've had that one for 8 years. It still works. I haven't got batteries in at the moment. It still works. I can use that for the bigger stuff and then this for the finer stuff. So that's one thing I've been doing. Another one is as I've said before, is if I in the last video, is if you've got one of these with one of your trains with lights on, and then you try and change the group to where you might be, same as that, it comes up with that, and it tells you that 70, which is that up there, and the function 0 is left on, but it says it's the West Coast train, and it isn't the West Coast train. So I had quite a few replies from that off that video that I did last. And one particular bloke says, you put my mind at ease, because his was coming up with a particular train that it hadn't even on the track. It was in a box, in a cupboard. But the thing is, because it's on here, it will pick it up. And so it put his mind at rest, and quite a few people have come up with the same comments, so I'm glad I've sorted it out. But one of the things is that I put this forward to Railmaster, and what they sent me was an email. I sent a photograph of what I've just showed you there, but one of the things is that this is the email here, and it says, thank you for letting us know. We have made a note to check and fix this for the next update. Incidentally, we know that you have produced many videos to help other Railmaster users and to run a website and provide help on the forum. We want to show our thanks. So can you tell us if you want something for your layout that Hornby supply, what would it be? That was like telling me to walk into a whiskey shop, distillery, and saying, which do you like? But again, I'm not greedy. I just said, well, I like everything. I said, but you know, I like my Locos. I like them with sound. I like them with lights. I'm a gadget man, so I like all the fancy bits and everything else. So what they actually sent me was, I'll show you in a second, but it says, a reply after I thanked them for it, and it says, it's our pleasure. We hope you enjoy them. It's just a small token of our appreciation for your efforts. Regards, Railmaster support team. And what they have sent me is this. It's a Class 60 dB Schenker, TTS sound, And also they sent me a pack of 3 hopper wagons, which I was very, very appreciative for. I didn't expect this, but I'm very happy with what they sent me. Now I've had to do a couple of little tweaks on this. One of the things is that first of all the ID, but one thing that you got with the TTS trains is that the acceleration deceleration do not have to go below 15, else you lose the sounds. And what I do with what I've done with this, I'd set it around at 50, put it on a cruise speed, and it was basically going off like a bullet. So it's now I've increased the acceleration to 40. That one is set at 120. The higher the number, the longer it takes. So with this one, when it usually starts off here, it takes for it to go all around the track till it gets to there before it's getting to full speed, which is quite realistic for the kind of wagons that it's pulling. So this one, this is a set at 40 at the moment, which has got those 3 on. What I should most probably do is put those 3 there onto it, because they're EWS wagons as well. Another thing is, because I use voice on my locos, I didn't very often I use the buttons or anything like that, the sliders. I talk to my trains. Some people think I'm nuts, but that's the way it is. So I've had to adjust a lot of things in the system to, well, the way I actually tell it. Every computer is different for everybody's voice. So some things will work for yours and some things it won't. So you have to keep adjusting each one until you get it right. So what we've got now is, if I go over here and if I now click on my sound and do this, I've actually also is what you call it as well.
Master voice control ready.
DB60, lights on, sound on. Forward, high, low, high. Forward. Forward. Speed 50. So you say by doing the higher acceleration number, it takes longer for it to kick off. Forward, high, low, high. It's a lovely train. So there's my West Coast there. I've done some alteration on that as well. West Coast. West Coast. West Coast. Lights on. Lights on. Forward. Speed 40. So it's easier for me to control the trains like this. But also, there's the computer. I'm up here now. I'll just get this cable out. This is at the other side of the track, of course. Speed 10. Speed 0. DB60. Forward. Speed 10. Wagons done. speed 0. Sound off. I'm saying for using the microphone, it's quite easy. If you remember the last time I told you about my voice ones that I do, my own voices I've done. If I actually come up here a bit now, there's one I've done, and what I've actually done, I'll give it a number, same as all these, and what you can actually do is put a text in, and that is man, for Manchester. So if I just click on that one now.
The train now standing on platform 1 is from Manchester Piccadilly, calling at Kidsgrove, Congleton and Stockport.
And of course I could do this with this one, which is Swansea, I think.
The train now standing on platform 1 is for Swansea, calling at Hereford, Newport, Cardiff, Port Talbot and Neath.
Of course that would be going from Crewe, doesn't go from Stoke-on-Trent where I live. This one here.
The train now standing on platform 1 is for London Euston, calling at Stafford, Wolverhampton, Milton Keynes and Watford.
And so these are the original ones.
The train now standing at platform 1 is the Bristolian service. Please keep your belongings with you at all times.
So say these are the voice ones I've been messing around with. It's just a matter of where you live. If you can work out all the stations the train's going to stop before it gets to the other end, you just make them up yourself. It takes a few minutes to do them. You can raise and put them on again, and that's the way to do it. Of course, remember I use Pro, so these are actually coded, but they are up there. They're sitting up there in the program list there. But this is the faster way of doing. Same like with the train program. Those little green trains are my programs. That shunter one there is actually the DB Schenker, which sits up behind there, and that one there, they do a little shuffle round and come back to where they start. And one thing is also is this Hornby, this thing I've been doing with Hornby. They've asked me if they've got a new product coming out and they want me to trial and test it. I know what it is, but at this stage I can't say nothing. But it will be well received when it comes out. But as I say, I haven't actually got the product yet, so I don't know how long that's going to be. They might be still even making it. But they've asked me if I'd do it, and I said yes. Any way we can benefit running our railways, the better. So if anybody wants me at any one time, I'm on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well. Please subscribe and don't be afraid to call me. I'm here 24/7. I did one the other night at midnight with a chap in New Zealand. Set his trains up, set his track up. But then again, there's a time difference. But I do it all over the world: Sri Lanka, Australia, New Zealand. I've got all over England, Scotland, Wales, Ireland. I've got them everywhere. But anyway, I'd like to thank all my subscribers that I've got already. They are increasing up. And I do appreciate you looking at my layout and looking at my videos. And I'll keep up the good work for you. Once again, see you again soon. Bye.